What's good with y'all, man? Let's make this quick, fast, and in a hurry. Currently, I'm running 135 grain critical duty standard pressure. Good ammunition, never had an issue out of it. But I think for EDC purposes, the critical duty, there's better options on the market. For duty purposes or shit hit the fan purposes, I think that 135 grain critical duty is more suited for them purposes. For EDC, I think a good bonded traditional hollow point bullet would do me more better. So these are the choices that we got right here. We got the Spear Gold at 147 grain, the Federal HST 147 grain, the Winchester PDX1 Defender 147 grain, bonded jagged hollow point, and I also threw an oddball in there. I threw the Federal Personal Defense 135 grain Hydra-Shock Deep in there. Because once again, I'm running 135 grain critical duty, which is kind of a barrier blind bullet. And I think for EDC purposes, we can keep it realistic. I'm not going to really probably have to punch through windshields or car doors. So I think a traditional hollow point would do me more better. So I want to change up the carry ammunition, and also whatever I'm going to run in my carry gun, I want to run in that Ruger PC Charger too. So which one do y'all think would be a good option? The Spear Gold Dot, the HST, the Winchester PDX1, or I could go with the Hydra-Shock ammunition, which gives you more penetration, more barrier blindness, but this bullet has an open hollow point, so you get more of a expansion. Now, I do want to speak about the Hydra-Shock because this is the Gen 2, the Gen 1 of the Hydra-Shock, which if you don't know, that's that old school Federal ammunition that had the little post in the middle. From everything I'm hearing, that ammunition really wasn't effective in stopping threats. So that's kind of why Federal came out with this Gen 2. So if you wanted to exclude that from there, from the list, you can do that. I just kind of threw that in there for an oddball choice. Because if we want to keep it honest, if I'm a possibly go with the Hydra-Shock just for extra penetration, then I might well just stick with the critical duty, which is a proven round for penetration. You know what I'm saying? So that's just an oddball I threw in there. We can really keep it to the more three traditional hollow points: the Spear Gold Dot, the Federal, and the Winchester PDX1. Which one would y'all choose if you're going to switch from 135 grain critical duty? Or should I just stay with the 135 grain critical duty? Chime in the comments section. Y'all be blessed, be safe, man. I'm out.